Welcome to this gentle yoga practice for when you're tired, or maybe you just don't really feel like practicing, but do feel like practicing. So, you don't need any props for this practice, though, if you like a blanket under your knees in kneeling postures or seated postures, and if you like blocks and folds, have them. If you don't have them nearby, don't worry. Let's go into Shavasana for a start. So, when I don't feel like getting on my mat, I have a deal with myself that I'll at least do Shavasana. So you can lie down. This could be fully flat. You could have your head on your blanket if you like, or you can have your knees bent, more like a constructive rest, whichever's most comfortable for your low back. Let's just spend a little bit of time here arriving. And like I said, this is your practice already. And if, when we start to move, you feel too tired or too unmotivated and you wish to stay in Shavasana the entire practice, that's okay. So bring all of your concentrated attention to your breath, to the gentle touch of air at the tip of your nose, and just follow the next few breaths. Gradually deepen them. Maybe you rest your hands on your belly so you can feel the inhale coming in and the slow exhale. Relax your shoulders. Gently increasing the length of your breaths. And let's bring the right knee in towards us. Like I say, you might choose to stay in Shavasana the entire time. But if you want to take your first stretch, bring your right knee in towards you and give it a gentle squeeze in. Maybe rock a little side to side. Next couple of breaths, twirl your right foot around. And turn it the other way too. Let's bring a little movement into your ankle. Relax your right foot and either keep your right knee hugged in close just as it is, or see if you feel like reaching your right arm inside of your right leg to hold the outside of your right foot, so a half happy baby hip stretch. This feels quite intense. You could bend your left knee and put your left foot on the floor, which will make life more comfortable. Like I say, you don't have to reach for the foot. If it doesn't feel good today, keep a hold of your shin. Another deep breath. See what you can relax on your exhale. And release your right foot. Extend your leg out. Pull your left knee in towards you. And let's start by just holding onto the left shin or thigh and gently rocking around a little bit, if that feels good. If your body's calling for you to be still, honor that too. And as you center up, twirl your left toes around as if you're drawing big circles with your toes. And go the opposite way too. And you can stay like this with a generous squeeze of the left knee into your chest, or you can reach your left hand inside of your left leg, left arm inside your left leg, to hold the outside of your left foot, so a half happy baby again. A reminder that you could bend your right knee for a gentler version of this, or you can have your right leg straight if this pose feels good. Let go of what's holding and tense in the shoulders and the face. More carefully release this side. Let's bring your right foot in, left foot in, so your knees are bent. Adjust your low back, let your hips rest down, and pull your knees in towards your torso for a moment. Give yourself a little rock side to side again. And if you feel like that perhaps was enough of a practice, you could stretch out to Savasana and just listen to the rest of the practice. If that little bit of movement has inspired you to keep on going, let's rock up to sitting. You could take a couple of goes getting there and spin yourself around to a tabletop. As I mentioned, you might opt for a blanket underneath your knees for comfort. And you could put a pillow under there the same, or a towel, and pop your hands right under your shoulders. Your hips are right over your knees. Begin in your own time some cats and cows. Belly down as you look forwards and a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone down and tuck your chin close into your chest. Inhale and arch your back. Just move as quickly or as slowly as you're called to today. If you really weren't feeling like practicing, you can celebrate that you've got this far, that you're doing it. So don't worry too much about the specifics. Just keep moving how it feels good to. And then you can come back to neutral. And you have a decision, a choice here. You can stay in tabletop. You could sink back to a child's pose. Or you could join me in a downward facing dog if that feels like it would be good. And because it's a gentler practice, make sure your hands are really nice and wide on your mat. Make sure your feet are also quite wide, feeling wider than your hips. Your tailbone's reaching up and back. Your shoulders are elevated, but bend your knees a bit so that you're not straining and forcing the legs. Focus on your spine being long. If you're in child's pose, relax back down towards your heels. If you're in tabletop, keep your breath steady. Just 2 more breaths. And then, however you can, make your way towards your hands in a forward fold. So if you're in child's pose, you'll need to unfurl first and then creep it up there. And I mentioned blocks at the start. If you have blocks, you might opt for them underneath the hands. If you don't have blocks and your hamstrings are tight, today bend your knees. So make it a little bit easier rather than forcing anything in the hamstring stretch. Either bring the ground up to you or bend your knees. Bring your hands up to your thighs, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and take a deep breath in. As you exhale back into that fold, soften your knees, push down through your feet, and circle your hands wide and up, reaching them both overhead. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Let's do some hops and salutations. These can be really nice just to get the body moving. As you inhale, circle up. Look up if it's okay on your neck. Exhale, dive forwards to your fold. So keeping your back quite straight, hands to blocks or the floor, or bend your knees. Halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Get really long in your back. Exhale and fold. Take your hands back up to the ceiling as you breathe in. And hands to your heart when you exhale. Just controlling your breath, yogis. We'll do 2 more of those. Circle your hands up, breathe in. As you exhale, take it forwards and down. Lengthen your entire back out. Get your breath moving. Trying to bring some energy into your body. Exhale back into your fold. Both hands back up to the sky. Breathe in. Into your heart while you exhale. You're doing good. Another one of those. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold forwards. Control the speed of your exhale. Halfway lift. And fall back down, Uttanasana. Circle your hands up high, breathe in. And back to your heart, exhale. Standing tall, keep your hands at your prayer position in front of your heart. One more full breath. Feel yourself get taller. And feel your shoulders relax while you exhale. Take your hands back up to the ceiling, look up. And as you exhale, take it down into your fold. Halfway lift out again. And this time we'll bring the hands down and send the feet to the back again, lowering your knees down one at a time. Back into your tabletop. Arch your back, look forwards. And child's pose, sink your hips back to your feet. Rest your head on the floor if it will reach. A block if you have one. Or stack up your forearms and hands. Let's switch our position. Rise up. And you can, if you were using blocks, move them off your mat. Bring your feet around in front of you. And take a seat. So I'll sit up on the edge of my blanket. Really near the edge of it helps with the tilt of the pelvis. You do not have to do that. But if you know you're on the tighter side in your legs, it can really help. A pillow or a roll towel will do the same thing. Today, let's extend your right leg first and tuck your left foot into Janu Shasana. So that's the left foot anywhere along the inner right thigh. If your hip or knee feels tight, you could place a block or pillow underneath it. Take a breath in, turning squarely towards your right foot. Exhale and lean forwards. Just folding. It might be that you're raised with the arms straight and spine long here. You might go a little closer down. You may lay entirely onto your leg. The main thing is you find just a nice comfortable amount of stretch without any sense of force. You're not rounding your upper back. You're not rounding your middle back even. You almost feel like you're lifting up and out of it. Trying to get your spine longer on each breath. Just 2 more deep breaths, please, yogi. And you can rise up. Lift your left knee up. place the sole of the left foot onto the floor. It can be an inch or two away from your right leg. And take your right hand to your left knee and rotate and to the left with your torso. You could also use your elbow around your knee if that's comfortable, and put your left hand on the floor behind you. Let's turn your head side to side a couple of times here while you're in your twist. Try and loosen up any tension from your neck. Big breath in, get taller. Give it one last little squeeze through your exhale. Unravel yourself back to facing your feet. Extend your left leg out and slide your right foot in. Place the sole of a foot on the inside of your left leg. Position your hips so that your pelvis starts to tilt forwards. Breathe in and lean forwards. Remember, you can support your right knee if you need a little bit of assist there. And you do not have to fold very far for this to be very effective. So just find the height that's right for you today. If you practice with me often, you know I say this often, but it's true. Every single time we come to our mat, we're different. Our hydration is different. Our sleep has been different. The activities of the day, our emotions, and that all takes or plays a part in how we feel in our poses. And so rather than just forcing through and trying to make things look or feel a certain way, we can just come with a sense of acknowledgement, of welcoming what we encounter, thankful, grateful for what we can do. You can carefully help yourself up. Bring this right knee back up, place the sole of the right foot on the floor, and rotate to the right. Use your left hand or your left elbow around your knee. Use your right hand as an extra anchor point. Turn. Feel yourself spiraling upwards. And then just turn your head side to side a few times. We're getting taller on this next inhale. Give a last little squeeze through your exhale. And carefully unravel yourself, please. You can move your blanket out from underneath you and make your way to lying down, whichever way you're comfy on your mat. That blanket could become a pillow again if you like it to be. And we're going to come into a cross-legged position. So I'm going to pop right foot in front of left. If you're already there, don't worry. You can go either way first. But as if you're in a cross-legged seat, so your shins, your ankles cross. If this feels a little too intense, you can pop blocks or blankets underneath your thighs, or pick a different position for your legs if it's just a little bit too much. Shuffle your shoulders under your upper back. Make sure your neck feels long, so often a slight tuck of your chin will help. Just noticing how your body feels now, having done a little bit of movement. And if you still feel fatigued or unmotivated, that's okay. You still showed up for yourself. You still came to your mat, honored your commitment to your practice. A little switch of your legs. Bring the left foot to the front. If it was already in the front, just switch. See what you can let go of. See where you could experience a bit more space or freedom in the body. Let's just release this and stretch your legs out straight back to where we started. Savasana. If you'd like a bolster under your knees or your blanket under your knees, that can help the low back to feel more comfortable. On your next exhale, relax your legs. On your next exhale, relax your shoulders. On your next inhale, feel the belly inflate. On your next exhale, feel your whole body relax. Let yourself just be. If you would like to stay in Shavasana a while longer, please feel free to do so. If you're ready to continue with your day or your evening, stretch your arms up overhead, stretch out through your toes, take an enormous breath in, and pull your knees up to your torso while you exhale. Take another breath in here. And gradually roll onto your side. Help yourself up, please, yogi, to a comfortable seated position. And rest your hands together in a prayer position in front of you. And wholeheartedly thank yourself for coming to your mat today. Let's breathe in together and out together. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. To keep up to date with new Paradigm Yoga videos, please remember to subscribe. Thank you.